on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. To throw here on first down. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on first. That's caught by Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Vacates quickly left side. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubts. Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Go play action on first down. He rolls to his right. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll go play action. Escapes the puck, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A loss of 14 on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
That's a defense that could just sense it. Blood in the water after that last sack. They bring the pressure again, thinking sack all the way, and that's exactly what they get. The safety, well, that's just a little icing on the cake.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass,
and he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage. All right, they're going to throw for it. Flush out out to his left. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
Seahawks 22, Falcons 15.
Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play. Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these
We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play is to the air. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Space on the right. He's got room at the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, right there's the danger of diving coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love cover. May not tackle so well. It opens up a run lane. Took huge advantage of it.
Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
Ready up. Here we go. Shot.
First down, play action. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. That one goes for 31 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. They clearly haven't been given his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
Took off with it again. Jukes away from one. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Taking a shot for the end zone. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Seattle all set to go here on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Walker on first down. And he'll across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess that they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground.
All the way, touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the run, deep down the middle. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
defensively.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. He's making a bid for it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Walker running to the right. He dodged the tackle. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks blowing them out now, 34-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this in the locker room. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing.
The Colts get to him. Down he goes. Trying to work quickly now. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Let's go now. Take over.
Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining.
Set up. Ready.
The final throw before the break. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. play of the drive. Here's Walker. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Running with Walker again. And look at the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Offense in the hurry-up now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock.